This message is a channeled message and it comes on Diwali, the 20th of October, / the 21st of October, which is the new moon energy. I am really channeled to give you this message this evening. It comes from my heart to your heart. It is for those that are a little bit further along the line, and if you are still in that chasing energy, if you are still in that dark night of the soul, some of these words may not be inner stood. And when I talk about inner standing, it's inner standing not from mind and ego, but from soul and heart chakra. But somebody needs to hear this today, and I am really strongly guided to give you this message. You know, today represents light over darkness. It represents the polarity that the journey, the soul's journey goes on. You know, this journey is about ascent and descent. You know, when you are first incarnated here into two individual bodies, you are thrown into that separation of believing that you are that individual. And this comes from that one consciousness, from unity consciousness, from feeling that wholeness, that oneness of divine source frequency. And as you are brought into form, as the soul enters into the physical form, it puts you into a separation consciousness. Now, through your awakening, through meeting your divine counterpart, you witness through the eyes of your soul, your fullness, your completeness, your God essence frequency. And the whole point of being incarnated here on earth is to come back to that unity. But just like today represents the light and the darkness, you must find that light within you from that darkness, that dark night of the soul where you feel separate, where you feel alone, where you feel solitude, where you feel so utterly broken on the floor. It is through that you must rise like the phoenix and come into that unity. Only when you have shifted into that unity consciousness, into that inner union, can you then start to create outer union. The journey is not about obtaining. The journey is about knowing that you were never separate. And actually, this journey is about consciousness just witnessing itself in physical form. And through the journey, through the energy and the frequency which is rising up, and that those life force portals that have laid in that dormant state, Shakti starts to ignite them. So all the conditioning that you have had throughout your lifetime will dissipate away, will shift away, and out comes that original soul's blueprint. Out comes that original form. And it is in that energy that you move back into that unity frequency. You will hear on this journey union. You will hear surrender. You will hear consciousness. This is because it is an energetic frequency that you move through. You believe that you are here to obtain a person, your twin flame you need to get. But actually, that is only the illusion. And through this journey, that illusion will drop. And in that illusion dropping, you see the true essence. And the true essence is your God essence. That is why when twins make love, they make love in the third energetic field. It is why when they make love, they cannot understand where one ends and one begins. This is because the vibration, the frequency of the chakras are so aligned in that one vibrational frequency. They vibrate at the same frequency that it is a harmonization. This journey is there to move you in a very rapid awakening, a very, very rapid awakening back into that unity, back into that one consciousness. And through the eyes of your divine counterpart, through the eyes of you, you see your own God essence reflecting back at you. They show you the mirrors. What was said in that bubble love phase is your signposts, is your guides. And what are they signposting you to? Love, romance, your divine masculine? No. They are always directing you back to self. Your divine masculine is the seed within the egg. You, divine feminine, are that cosmic egg. You are that creative life force for which everything grows. But while ever you are distracted and in the distorted self, solely focused on the material essence, if we think about Kali Ma is the destroyer of the ego, holds the head up there and shows us that nothing is outside of the self. Everything that we are seeking is already within. And this journey is a deep journey back to self. Only when you start to align with soul, only when you come into inner union, does the journey start to take a whole different rhythm and frequency. Wherever you are seeing it just as a matrix relationship and wanting something outside of yourself, you are keeping it stuck in the matrix. When you actually go beyond that and see that this journey was always a soul's calling and your divine counterpart came in to activate you, to be that seed that activated the egg for the rebirth, for the new being to be born, that is when your whole journey changes. This Diwali is reminding you that the journey will create darkness, but from that darkness, that light is found. This new moon is showing you that this is a whole new cosmic transforming energy right now. We are in this beautiful 3 supermoon energies, and right now the new moon is there for planting the seeds, is there for you going, I take back my power, I take back my light, I know that I am the light, I know that I am no longer separate from my divine counterpart, because my divine counterpart is only the reflection of me. They are the same soul essence. And they are always guiding me back into my God essence, my one frequency, my higher state of consciousness. While ever you are distracted by the 3D, you are not truly working the journey. This journey is an incredible journey. And right now, you can work with this moon energy. This moon energy is there to transform, is there to take you. Yes, you may go into that darkness, but that light is there. And where do you find that light? Within. You find that light in the heart chakra. You find that light in your goddess, in your priestess codes, in the Mary Magdalene codes, in the codes of Christ consciousness, that Christ consciousness that is now ascending, descending within you. It is a flow, it is an ebb and a flow that is moving through you to light the way. You, divine feminine, this journey did not happen to keep you stuck. This journey happened to propel you into your sovereign self. If you need more help and support on your journey, whether it is working deeply with those cosmic spiritual priestess codes, or understanding the twin flame journey, or actually leveling up and leveling with your soul, aligning, fully embodying your soul essence, aligning with your soul purpose, aligning with what you came here to do, then my website is there. It's the 3 W's, catsacredsoul.com. But we're not into pink fluffy stuff. We're into the deep inner work. So you shift, so your whole journey shifts. I say